guys, it's Gavin from Team Ironcore. I'm going to show you my Psychic deck profile with Grandsoil, so Grandsoil Psychics if you like to call it that. I put a lot of playtesting into this and have had several different versions of it, but I really found that this one has been the most consistent. It's been really fun too. So let's get right into it. Alright, we have two Grandsoils. Grandsoil Psychics is the name. One Overdrive Teleporter. This guy's kind of a fun tech right now. He's not incredibly competitive. You could probably put in like a Roll Decree in your main deck or something if you didn't like him. Two Silent Psychic Wizard. He's really awesome. Lets you crash into King and gets any Psychic, which includes Synchros. Two Hush Psychic Cleric. He's kind of the same deal, except for he's level 3, and he's pretty awesome. I like him. And you can special summon him, so it gets the effect. You don't have to normal him like the other one. Two Esper Girl. She's probably my favorite tuner because she gives you a +1 on every time you summon her. Second Commander. I've never really used his effect that often, but he's a level 3, so you need the tuners. 3 Serene Psychic Witch. She's like a Mystic Tomato or a Giant Rat. She lets you get into your other monsters quicker and thin your deck out. And stall, too. That's good. One Giant Rat. You could put another Roll Decree in for this, too, if you wanted. But it's kind of good at one, because it gets your Earth count up in the graveyard, and it can help you stall for a turn until you get the place you need. Two Card Trooper. Just lets you move through your deck really quickly. Get your Earths in the grave and get you a +1 when it dies. And will also let you give the opportunity to, you can drop a Trag on it. It's really a versatile card in this deck. Two Max Cs. Not only do you get plenty of draws, but it is an Earth, so you can stock your graveyard incredibly quickly. You have to watch your Earth count in the grave, but it's really actually not that hard as long as you get that down. Two Effect Veilers just to make sure your opponent doesn't OTK you that quickly. Two Trigodias. Again, don't get OTK'd, and it's a really versatile tool in this deck too. One Gorse. On the spells, we have 3 Emergency Teleport. I was running a Quick Booster out of one of the most recent sets. It's really fun, but it's really not that good. Like, you have to rely on your opponent. This 3 is just good though. I mean, you have to run it in Psychics. 2 Pot of Duality. You don't special summon every turn, so if you're gonna set a Giant Rat or a Serene Psychic Witch, you can just go Duality and get yourself into the combo pieces you need for next turn. One Avarice is really good late game, or it's also really good for controlling the amount of Earths you have in the graveyard, since we do have some Darks too. We have 2 Creature Swaps. It's really good for Tomato or Giant Rats and Serene Psychic Witches and stuff like that. We use a Synchro based deck, so Mind Control is always good. 3 MSTs main deck. You basically need it. You can't really get your play stopped that much, otherwise you're going to kind of not really win. But you have a little bit of recovery, especially with everything. When it dies, you get another one. But MSTs really help you get your big plays off. 1 Heavy Storm, 1 Dark Hole, 1 Monster Reborn. Staple Triad. And then for traps, we run 1 Psychic Overload. This is like a mini Pot of Avarice. In trap form too, so you can draw into a Trag when your opponent doesn't expect it. It's always fun. For the extra deck, 1 Hyper Librarian, 1 Catastor, 1 Magical Android, and 1 Neteria Beast for the rank 5 or level 5s. Excuse me. These are really important. They're all really good cards, and sometimes I like to have the Android in here just because you sometimes need to use it as a stepping stone, which is pretty important. 1 Barkion, 1 Psychic Nightmare, and 1 Gaia, Force of Earth. Again, you need him as a stepping stone, and he's also a Psychic, which helps for some things. It's actually got an okay effect, but I mean, Barkion and Beast are obviously better. For 7s, we have 1 Psychic Life Transfer. She's just a stepping stone, but she's also level 7 if you happen to need her. And a Black Rose. You can make it, so might as well run it. For 8s, we have a Scrap Dragon, a Stardust Dragon, and a Thought Roller Archfiend. You can make all these, and they're all really useful. Thought Roller Archfiend is a boss in this deck. It's so good. For 9s, we have Hyper Psychic Blaster. He's good. He's got piercing. It's won me a few games. Overmind Archfiend, also great. When he dies, you get monsters back, so it helps you kind of keep your field life. And 1 Mistworm, because if you make that and go for a big push and like drop Grandsoils and stuff, you can just like clear the field. It's really good. Yeah, but that's the deck profile, guys. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Team Ironcore out.
What is up, guys? It's Team Ironcore. Thanks for watching.
Why don't you go back and watch all of our other videos?
Hey, if you like our videos, like, comment, subscribe, rate, up. Keep an eye out for future videos.